Hey guys, Phoenix Tremayne here, and I'm ready to give you some commentary. Um, this is one going to be on Young and Restless. I know I teased in one of my other videos that I had a video coming out called "Is it Young and Restless or the Dumb and the Stupid?" So I know a lot of you I can't wait to see what I had to say about this. And first of all, I do love Young and Restless. I don't necessarily always like the way it's written. I have stopped watching at one point for 6 months because the writing had gotten so bad. But I do love the actors. I love the characters. I look forward to the show. Sometimes they just knock it out the park. And sometimes they leave you scratching your head. And for the last month, I've been scratching my head like, are characters just losing brain cells? What is going on? Why are people acting out of character to make a storyline work? So, let's get down to the YouTube business of things for me to ask you to please like so that YouTube knows that this is a good channel for soap fans. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed so you can get the news and commentary. Also, we have the membership where you get spoilers up to a week in advance, early access to videos, exclusive videos, articles, polls, recipes. You know, I try to make the membership the place to be. Try it out for at least a month, see if you like it. And if you like it, stick around. We'd love to have you. So, I sat and wrote a list of things that took Young and Restless from just Young and Restless, which has been around forever, to the Dumb and the Stupid. And this isn't really to just like be negative about the show or anything like that, but I'm pointing out things that we're talking about in the comment section anyway. So let's start with Mariah's disappearance. And nobody thinks anything about a pregnant woman suddenly disappearing and not contacting anyone she loves other than with a text. She's pregnant by a millionaire who will be the mom, which is Abby, and the donor, which is a billionaire. And why, even if Mariah wanted to stay away from Abby because she needed a break from Abby because Abby was hovering, why would she stay away from Tessa? Why would she not contact Tessa or have a personal conversation with Tessa or her mother? Say, hey, I'm all right. I just can't take Abby no more. You know, why wouldn't any of them become really concerned up until like a month later? So we had also Ray showed no concern at first for Mariah being missing. His wife's daughter and someone he has gotten to know personally when when Sharon was sick, and it was really Mariah and Ray taking care of Sharon off camera because they didn't do the storyline right. But we didn't get to see Sharon really go through her diagnosis. We had to sort of hear about it. It was exposition instead of showing us through acting. But anyway, when he finally gets the clue that Mariah's missing, the first person he goes running to is Adam. Adam is in love with Sharon. Adam wants Sharon. Why would Adam ever try to hurt Sharon's daughter? You know, after what happened with Faith and everything that went on, why would Ray go running to Adam? If anything, that would tip Adam off to know that he needs to be there for Sharon. That made absolutely, positively no sense other than to have it so that Adam would send a text to Sharon saying, if you need me, just let me know, I'm here for you. Spoilers reveal that Stitch gives a major clue that helps them possibly find Mariah. However, the video footage is conveniently missing and nobody's questioning why Stitch has just suddenly appeared. Stitch appears, Mariah disappears. Devon finds out that Stitch lied about the job, that Nate actually has a job. He gives a flimsy excuse about that. Either he's the worst red herring ever, or clearly he did it, or his son did it. Um, Now let's move on to the other story. Both Nick and Billy know that Ashlyn is up to something. Victor wants to investigate Ashlyn, something that he normally would have already done. And when Nikki finds out Victor's investigating Ashlyn, she demands that he stop it. So Nikki goes off on Victor, saying that he needs to respect Victoria's decision. Also, Victoria says she woke up in the middle of the night, and this is for if you're watching this on Sunday when I release this. This is something that happens on Monday's episode. Victoria says she woke up in the middle of the night and she found Ashlyn working. He has created plans for a twin tower and is making big plans for Numiloc merger without consulting her. And she looks concerned but keeps quiet, saying she only wants to focus on the wedding. Phyllis clearly knows that Ashlyn wants to see her to tell Nick to stay out of Victoria's way and get on board with the wedding. She even tells Nick that that's what he was doing. Phyllis acknowledges that she knows he was trying to play her and then proceeds to tell Nick to stay out of it. What sense does that make? That's the opposite of what Phyllis would do. After what Tara did to Summer, you would think that Phyllis would be like, yeah, let's check this Ashlyn out too. But once again, you got a meddler decide not to meddle. What's up with that? I could see her meddling just because if something happens to Victoria, how it would affect Nick. Amanda's family badly rejected her and begged to help them. She begged to help them and begged for their love when it came out that they may have been involved in her father's demise. She still considered throwing her father under the bus because it would be a good defense for her grandfather, the one who actually got rid of him. Nothing about Amanda's current story makes any sense. From the first moment it started to the end, we're surrounded by characters we don't know, never met, don't care about, in a story that doesn't really involve Devon. He's just there to hug her sometimes. I would have rather have seen a blossoming romance between Devon and Amanda and them going through the ups and downs of her trying to figure out, is he really in love with her or is he really in love with Hillary? And that would have been a more realistic storyline. Do you love me or do you love who I look like? That could have been something. There were a lot of times where Devon was even, taking substances and having visions, and that would have given them both something good to do. Now we're gonna go ahead to this other Devon plotline. Devon lost a child in Hillary. He agrees to be a donor for a child that he's not gonna have anything to do with. So you get rid of the kid he was gonna have, and then he gives the next one away. That's how much they care about Devon. Mariah also decides that she's going to have her firstborn go to Abby since she's a surrogate. We're talking about Abby, flighty Abby, who is going through the process without a husband, that before they even did the surrogacy, she was like, I don't know what to do. Stitch is gone. I don't know where he's at. I'm not Stitch, but her husband. I can't remember his name right now. But he's gone, and I don't know what to do. And I think she got a text from him. Not even a call. I think it was a text where he said, going ahead and do the surrogacy. Was that even him sending the text? I mean, well, I guess she's talked to him verbally, although we can't hear. But yeah, this storyline is all sorts of stupid, and fans hate it. I haven't seen any fan, you can correct me in the comments, say that they like this storyline. We also have a Gloria trying to trick Sally into teaching her about social media when she has a son that's a computer expert. You think Kevin don't know about trends, and not necessarily about fashion, but putting her in the right direction. Teaching her about Twitter, teaching her about Instagram, teaching her about where to go and what people to talk to. He could do a search, find out everybody she needs to know. But instead, she goes to Sally and tries to work her for information. That made no sense. And then they spend most of the time talking about her age, and that, you know, she's not even age appropriate for the job. That they're trying to. It's like, what are they doing with Gloria? Why aren't they putting Gloria with Jack? And then Jack and Gloria and Phyllis can have a love triangle. Because we know she's not staying with Nick much longer. So those are some of my observations about how characters have been dumbed down to make a storyline make sense. And I want to know from you, other Young and the Restless watchers, am I nitpicking or am I making sense that the characters aren't acting like themselves and that they are dumbing them down to make stupid stories work? So, this should be an interesting comment section. Let me know if you're watching The Young and the Restless or The Dumb and the Stupid. And how do you feel about The Dumb and the Stupid or The Young and the Restless? You know, are you hanging in there or are you losing interest? So, if anyone from Young and the Restless actually watches this, don't get mad at anything we're talking about or what's going on in the comment section. Learn from it and course correct the storylines. Give us what we really want. Thank you for watching. I'm Phoenix Tremayne, and I will see you in the next video.